And now we wait. Hey everybody, this is Michelle and welcome back to my very misty meadow. I am in Northeast Florida, zone 9B, and we are just outside of the cone of Hurricane Milton, which I'm grateful for. Our hearts go out to all of our friends on the west coast of Florida. We're just praying for you guys and thinking about you guys. I thought I would do a quick tour around the garden so I know what it looks like before all these winds come barreling through, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. We have a few things still to pick up and clean up, but for the most part, we're ready. We've got our solar set out so it can be collecting power, and then we're gonna stick those in the garage. We made a little shelter here for moose on the last storm. Got some risers underneath. Moose is the meadow cat. For anyone who doesn't know who Moose is, here he is right over here. Moose, you want to say hello to everybody? You want to say hello? Are you going to be shy now? Just going to be shy? Okay, fair. We've got some garden beds that I put together that I need to get filled. I've sort of anchored them in with some propane tanks. Again, we're not expecting the high level of winds they are in other areas. We're just expecting wind. Tropical storm force, possibly hurricane force winds, but we are under hurricane watch right now. So the creek, let's go back there and then we'll work our way back around. The creek is looking pretty good so far, considering how much rain we've had. I don't know if you can hear it, the muck walking underneath it, but right now we've got about 1.5 feet before it breaches the bank. And crews came through here last week and did a lot of cleanup back here. So that's another good thing to help keep the water flowing. Actually, even on that side, it's a little more. There's some other canals back around the corner that drive more of the water back into the forest. But I have seen during a storm, all of this have water almost to that tree right there. And so we're hoping that that's as far as it goes. They're telling us 2 to 4 feet of surge. I don't think we'll have more than 4 feet of surge here. And if we do, it shouldn't get all the way to the house because as you can see, the porch is way up there. And so it's probably an elevation, I would say it's about 3 to 4 feet higher than the top of the bank. The gardens are just a mess from last time. I cleaned up what I could. I didn't bother even trying to do more. For this, I focused more on our other ready supplies, and you know, hopefully there will still be some stuff out here when we come out. I am going to walk around and finish doing what I can to harvest the things that are ready. I saw a bell pepper in here the other day. I don't see it now. So maybe somebody already got it off the plant. I'm not going to worry with the beans. My pumpkin vines have been a bust. Lots of blooms, lots of blooms. I haven't seen any, I've only seen one female bloom in 3 months. And so I'm thinking I need to check and see what I did with the soil there. I'm not even gonna fool trying to prop these up anymore. There's just so much going on. I had to cut off all the okra after Helene came through. We've had so much rain that the olive tree fell over. So now we've got to stake that. Oh, I see another light I need to pick up. I've been trying to keep these picked up. We don't need any more missiles around the yard. Oh, I can show you guys now how I have this set up. This is connected to my rain tank for overflow, and there's little holes all the way down. So as the rain tank overfills, it sort of distributes the water all the way down this length here instead of just all gushing into one spot. So I'm kind of happy about that. All the rain that we had, the heat and everything, the fig lost its leaves very early this year, very early. I still have ripe figs up top and new growth, which is kind of funny. The persimmons are ripening earlier this year. Last year we didn't start getting persimmons until January. So also very interesting. Let's see here. Oh, this happened too. Kind of crazy. The peach tree is blooming. The peach tree has no idea what to do. Usually that doesn't happen until spring. I see some more wing beans I need to gather there. Let's go around the other side of the house. The bananas are still tethered with that ratchet strap. I'm very glad we left that on. This might become a new seasonal thing once storms happen. And I need to get something and cut those off and bring them inside. We have bunches of bananas, not a whole bunch on any one bunch, but some nice ones, but those are nice and full and need to come in. Those up there aren't quite full. I think we've got about 10 different bunches on right now. I think all these kinds of plants, that one died, it didn't get watered. These are all going to stay in place right now. I don't think they're going anywhere. They're all rooted in the ground. I don't have any other things to do over here. This just keeps growing and going. There's beans and a little bit of loofah left in there. That's just a wash. At the end of the season, I'll get all that pulled out and started over. Helene really did a number on the basil, and so I expect this to be whipped around even more. The bees don't seem to mind, though. They're happy to still have it. You used to be able to walk through here, so that was what's left of the okra plant that fell over. But I think we're ready. This is how much moisture we've had. We've got plenty of mushrooms. I've got our water tanks that are empty right now tilted on the side and wedged in down there. Everything in and around the sink should be just fine. I'll move the rest of that stuff down into the sink. But I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I am incredibly grateful for everyone who reaches out. I've had emails, I've had messages on YouTube, I've had messages on Facebook and Instagram with folks asking about what's happening. And so I am very grateful for everybody who's reached out, friends, family alike. I am super happy to report that I think we're going to be A-okay through this. We've done all the preps we can do. Now we can just pray and wait and try to relax a little bit. And I did try one other thing. We'll see if this is going to work, because I have a time-lapse camera, and so we have set it up right here, and we're capturing footage about every minute. So hopefully we'll be able to get some usable footage of nothing exciting happening in the meadow. Well, my friends, that is it. I know this was a short one. I just wanted to kind of get an eyeball on the meadow and the garden before it really starts raining heavily. I'm always grateful for everything you do for our channel and all your support and love. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you want to see what I usually would do to prepare for a hurricane, you can check out this playlist right over here. I've been working on this for a couple of years now, and I'm starting to get into a good pattern and rhythm of all the things we need to do. Until next time, my friends, remember to drink plenty of water, wear that high quality sunscreen, stay safe out there, be smart, and always have a fantastic day.